Hello, welcome to 31 Days to a Healthier You. I'm Nadine and I'm an exercise and lifestyle specialist, and I'm here to guide you through 31 days of healthy tips through the month of July so that you can feel energized, have better sleep, and just feel on top of the world. You may hear a little bit of background noise. I've got a small person sitting on the floor next to me, eating his lunch, counting his money. I don't know if you saw him then. So if you hear some muttering and some, here he is. Say hello.
Hello.
We've had a couple of late nights, so Louie's a little bit frazzled, aren't you, Louie? School holidays, pushing the limits. So here we are. Day 11. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Louie, can you be a little bit quiet, please? Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Based on the last couple of days, I hope that you've managed to organise a meal with friends or family for this coming weekend. And that you are managing to insert some of these little tips into your daily activity, whether that's being getting your water intake up, whether you've added those little stretches into your day, whatever it may be. Hopefully you are getting some benefits out of these little tips and activities. And we had a calendar on day one, so if you haven't printed that off and you want a visual representation to cross off the days to make sure that you're getting things done, recording bits and pieces is super powerful to keep you motivated and keep you on track. So if you can do that, that would be great. All right, today, it's the weekend. I don't know about you, but it's often a time that I do most of my chores, my household chores. It sounds so, I don't know, 1950s, 1960s to say that I do my household chores, you know, cooking, cleaning, vacuuming, washing, all of those different things, grocery shopping, okay? And I know that for many of us, because we're at work, you know, it's easier to outsource a lot of these things, but I do all of them, or, you know, Darren and I share many of our household things because there's obviously the outdoors as well, gardening and so forth. Anyway, I want to talk to you about how those chores that you're doing could be making you healthier. How about that? Ponder. Okay, so I used to absolutely hate on doing my chores, especially when Louie and Winnie were a little bit younger. I can actually recall being pregnant with Winnie, and so Louie was close to 18 months old, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Changing the sheets used to do my head in. I hated it. I really hated on vacuuming because we had a really long hallway. I had to get an extension cable. Oh, it was all just a drag. Things have definitely got easier since the kids have got a bit older and they can take care of themselves and occupy themselves a bit more. But the way that I've started to think about my household chores is that they could be making me healthier. So not too long ago I got a Fitbit. Before that I was sort of doing a little bit of tracking of my steps with my phone. Most phones have an app on them, or I think you can probably download a free app that tracks your steps. I got my Fitbit because I was just curious to see if I was getting my steps each day and what sort of activities accumulated the steps. So I tracked my chores, and I actually found that I accumulated quite a considerable amount of steps by doing my chores. So obviously things like cleaning the bathroom, for example, you're moving your arms a bit more than walking around. But I still managed to accumulate about 1,000 or more steps doing the bathrooms. Vacuuming, obviously, because you're walking, you're getting your steps counted, accumulates a fair amount of steps. Doing my grocery shopping, I got almost 2,000 steps by walking around the supermarket and by parking a little bit further away from the entrance, so that I had to walk in and out. Louis counting his savings. Obviously, something like mowing the lawn, which takes a lot of time and is just continuous walking on a walk push mower, accumulates a lot of steps. But there are all these things that can help to get you moving without actually having to go to the gym or find extra time. Like, they're things that we're doing already that can benefit our health. And I read somewhere, and I can't remember where, but there was a study done of a hotel where some of the cleaners were told that the work that they was doing was good for them, and some of them weren't told anything. So they got about their work, but some were in the knowledge that the work, you know, they were moving, they were burning calories, compared to the people that didn't know. The people who did know lost weight. They did it over a period of time. I think they did waist measurements and weight measurements, and the people who considered their work as benefiting their health actually got better results from doing it. So I thought that was really interesting, and certainly something for us to consider. So what else? Oh, Louis, can you stop muttering? He's muttering and it's distracting me. I tend to get distracted. Oh gosh, now he's kicked the camera. Okay, so chores can be, Louis, please be quiet or you'll have to go out now. Chores can help to make you healthier. I would like to interject here that I'm anti-toxic cleaning products. So I would like to say that, you know, although cleaning can make you healthier in terms of increasing your movement, I would also like you to consider, just as an aside, the types of products that you use, because they can actually have a negative impact on our health. So that's a talk for another day, but I would like you to bear that in mind. So there can be some bad things about cleaning if we're using toxic products. So what else? I was trying to, okay. Aha. Sorry. So a lot of us are under a lot of pressure to do all of the things. We're working, we're taking care of the kids, picking up, dropping off. Now we're in school holidays for a lot of you. And finding extra time to do things is often a challenge. And that's why I like the idea of using my household chores and the things that I have to do as part of my movement requirements to get a nice base level. I know that we do tend to outsource these tasks often because we're busy, but if you are struggling to find time to get some exercise or some movement into your lifestyle, it is worth considering that these things can help. What I would love for you to do today, if you are doing your chores, if you don't have a Fitbit or a smartwatch, because I know that I think that like Apple Watches and that sort of thing can measure your steps. If you've got a pedometer, use your pedometer. But if you don't, then have a look on your phone. iPhones have a built-in activity app where it counts your steps. It's not quite as accurate, but it will give you a general idea. pop it in your back pocket if you're doing some chores today, and just have a look at how many steps you clock up just from doing your everyday activities. If you don't accumulate up to 10,000 a day, which is the recommended amount, have a think about ways where you might be able to accumulate some more. So maybe it is just parking a little bit further away from the entrance to the supermarket. Maybe it is helping out in the garden. I don't know. Have a think about where you could get more movement in through just doing your daily chores, or weekly chores, however often you do them. Then if you don't have your calendar, I'd love you to print out your calendar that was in the comments on day 1 and mark off what you've done so far. And I'd love you to come over to the Facebook group, which I will post the link in comments. Come on over to the group and join in with some conversation, ask questions, get support, and yeah, we'd love to see you there. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk to you about, yum, 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 he's eating his lunch, vitamin D. Okay, so we're going to talk about the benefits of vitamin D and how much you need, especially during the winter months, to get your requirement. C. Oh, vitamin C is from oranges. Okay, so have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And Louis, come and say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We can't see you.
Bye-bye.
He looks like he could do with some sun, doesn't he? He looks a bit pasty. Must be the late night. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.